All right, let's get this show started.
In today's news, the last-minute UFC 309 glove switch-up gets explained. This Tuesday, word went out that the UFC would be switching back to their old glove design just for UFC 309, although no reason was given then. Then, at Wednesday's pre-fight press conference, Jones explained that they changed the gloves at this event because he and a few other fighters discovered during training that the new glove design was uncomfortable. Jones told Hunter Campbell, the head of UFC operations, who reasoned that with so many veterans on this card, switching back to the old gloves would be a nice thing to do.
I'm really excited about the old gloves. I got sent a pair of the new gloves several weeks ago. I tried them on and I thought they were tight. I used to fit in XL, and in the new glove I had to put on the 3XL. The shape, curving your hands like that, they were very uncomfortable for me, and I was actually really stressed thinking about how am I going to go into fight week wearing these gloves that I don't even want to train in. So when I got a phone call recently, Hunter said, you know, everyone on this card are veterans. Why put a bunch of vets in a new glove? Let's give you guys all what you're used to. It was a major relief to my coach, Brandon, who wraps my hands. It was a major relief to me as well.
Here's a clip of Jones putting the old UFC gloves back on.
Yeah, I think we're going with the 3X.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try the other 3. You know that's you're actually doing the and like Brandon said, you guys can work on them. They'll give them to you on some side.
Sword and shield.
Jon Jones wrestles with Bo Nickal ahead of UFC 309. Bo and Jones had a little exchange in the hotel lobby as both prepped for their upcoming bouts on Saturday night.
My girl feels pretty good.
Yeah, you feel it.
I can't let you get too close.
Where you at, Bo?
What's up? You coming down right now?
Oh.
Stand over here.
Hang on. Oh, yeah, there you go. I'll get your legs this time.
My girl feels pretty good.
Yeah, you feel it.
I can't let you get too close.
Where you at, Bo?
What's up? You coming down right now?
Oh.
You're coming away. Stand over here.
Why you so strong, bro?
I don't know, dude. You feel pretty good yourself. I think you're just trying to hype me up.
You ready, baby? Are you ready to do it for the rest of this?
Of course.
Let's go.
Always, man.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm excited for you.
I'm excited for you, Joe. I'm excited for your whole career.
Come on, man. You know you like
How's the weight?
Good. I was like 10 this morning, so no problem. You're probably enjoying just doing your thing.
Oh,
No weight.
bro, I had some steak and eggs.
Rashad Evans reacts to Jon Jones ducking Tom Aspinall. Speaking to RJ Clifford on MMA Today, Evans, who is a former UFC light heavyweight champion and a former training partner of Jones's, said that the reason why Jon's refusing to fight Aspinall might be because he no longer has the drive to chase his own greatness.
I think his mind is on the next phase of his life. I feel that you only got so much mental capacity and just even, drive to fight for so long. You only got it in you for so long. And you feel it when it's starting to land. You feel it when you got to train, and in the back of your mind you're feeling like, damn, there's something else that I would rather be doing. And for Jon Jones, he's always been one of those athletes who, was trying to chase his own greatness, trying to chase his own legacy, and really trying to, put space between him and everybody else in the division. So there's a drive that comes with that, and I don't feel like he has that drive anymore. And I honestly feel like more than anything right now, he's resigned to the fact that he's ready to be that GOAT. He's ready to be that Michael Jordan. He's ready to be that greatest of all time, and sit back and smell his flowers right now.
Israel Adesanya shares his prediction for the Jon Jones vs Stipe Miocic fight, as he believes the clash between Jon and Stipe will not be going into the late game. In his words, Jon Jones looks better at heavyweight already. He's been taking it seriously in the way he fights. The Ciryl Gane fight was the one that made me go, he's the best. Because I thought Ciryl Gane was going to give him some trouble, and Ciryl was the new age heavyweight. And Jon said, hold my beer, the guy is just crafty, creative at what he does. Stipe is tough, he can outwork a lot of heavyweights. We've seen what he's done in the past. We've seen his reign as heavyweight, knocked people out, submitted people, but this fight, I think he's up against it. I'm going to pick Jon Jones. First 2 rounds, he's going to finish him. Alex Pereira responds to Jon Jones' recent call-out. The heavyweight division has been plagued with controversy for what feels like the past 2 years now, mostly since Francis Ngannou began having challenges with the promotion. Things got more confusing this time last year when Tom Aspinall won the interim title following Jones' injury, more so because the UFC still hasn't put together a title unification bout. Additionally, Jones caused more of an uproar this week, stating that it's unlikely he will agree to fighting Aspinall should he successfully defend the heavyweight title this weekend. Instead, Bones wants a super fight against light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira for the BMF belt, saying that a fight against Pereira would do more for his legacy than a unification bout against Aspinall. Now, Pereira has responded to the idea by posting a photo to his Instagram story of Dana White holding the BMF title, captioned, "Shamo, my brother, let's make them wait." Jon Jones lays out fight plans post UFC 309. Confirming his plans to skirt a title unification bout with Tom Aspinall, Jones said he wants to take fun fights that excite him, mentioning Jamahal Hill and Derrick Lewis. After hearing this, people called Jones out for also recently saying that he only wants legacy fights.
Yeah, I could see myself. I could see myself after this entertaining super fights only. You know, after this fight, if we get a dominant performance, I'm prepared to vacate the heavyweight championship and fight for fun. And I want to fight for fun. You know, I've had a big chip on my shoulder my whole career of having to defend. And you know, I don't necessarily want it to be over, but I just want to fight for fun. You know, I think about one of my teammates, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. You know, he just fights. Win, lose, or draw, he just fights. And I would love to kind of experience that for the first time in my career, of just being like, not having this belt to try to protect, but just fighting guys that I stylistically want to fight against. You know, just random fights. You know, like you know, Jamahal Hill. Me and him meet up at 220 and see what happens. That'd be interesting to see. Let's just see what happens. You know, or I'm at an interesting weight where I can fight light heavyweights or heavyweights. You know, Derrick Lewis, you know, the biggest knockout puncher in history. I'm just throwing out random names, but I'm at a body weight right now where I could do just fun fights. And that's what I want to do. I want to do fun fights for me, not necessarily for the fans, but for me. And, you know, let's see if Dana allows me to do that or not.
Fight fans panic over something on Michael Chandler's elbow. It wouldn't be a high-profile UFC event without the risk and rumor of staph infection. In a recent post on X, WCMU MMA shared a screenshot from UFC 309 Embedded, Episode 2, where at the 3-minute 6-second mark, you can observe a red spot on Chandler's right elbow. This has fans writing, "Definitely a staph. Chandler's cooked for sure now. Funny he wears 10X health shirt. It's not a big pay-per-view fight week until fans notice a fighter with staph infection, but the commission will somehow not notice it, so the fight will still go on. But then after the fight, especially if the fighter loses, they will admit they had staph and blame it for why they lost. Staph inspectors always watching." Time for today's top memes. Third place was posted by Dovey. Second place was posted by Robert. And the top pick was posted by MMA On Point. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.